Hello everyone, welcome to season 11 of Bible teaching. How are you? Hope you are doing great. How are you and yours? Welcome back. We'll be studying a term today, and the term is I am the Lord your God, often represented in the Bible as I am the Lord thy God. Now, whenever you see this word Lord, uppercase, capital letter in the Bible, feel free to exchange it with Yahweh, because that is what it was changed to from the Hebrew text. While lowercase small letters, Lord, means owner, like landlord, landowner. Now, the name Yahweh does not mean Lord. Yahweh from the origin word Haya means self-existent or eternal God. Yah is a short form of Yahweh, and Jehovah is a variation of Yahweh, like another way of writing it. So I am the Lord your God is actually I am Yahweh your God. Who is a God? Someone you worship. I am Yahweh your God means the person who is Yahweh is your God. The self-existent one is your God. The eternal one is your God. The person who is your God does not exist at the behest of someone else, does not exist subject to the discretion or dictate of another person. I am the Lord your God is a term used for various reasons. Now let's consider some of them. One, for identification. Now, when God wanted to introduce himself, he could have just introduced himself as God. But there are many deities. So which one? So he gives a direct, clear-cut identification. He wants to be known. He values relationships. He wants to be known on a personal level and generationally as well. So he told us his name. Deuteronomy 28:58 says, if thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name. And what name is glorious and fearful? Yahweh, thy God. Another reason why he introduced himself as I am Yahweh your God is for certification, like verification, like putting a seal on something, making you know without doubt, without any shadow of doubt that it is coming from him, like he's the one that put it down, originated it. So to certify that he's the particular person speaking. Like nouns, you have common nouns, you have proper nouns. A common noun is a noun like boy. When you say boy, boy is a noun, but anybody can be a boy. But when you say Ola, you're referring to a specific boy. So that name Yahweh refers to a specific God. Now, for verification, certification, to let you know that he's the particular person laying something down. When he was giving Moses the 10 Commandments, he needed to add a certification to it. So tomorrow, the Israelites will not come and say, it was Moses that gave us this law, or it was Baal, or it was Jethro, Moses' father-in-law, or it was someone else. So 5 times from Exodus 20, from verse 2 to 17, he used the term, the Lord thy God, Yahweh thy God. Another reason why he uses that term, I am Yahweh your God, is to establish a track record of his mighty deeds in your life. So you won't be unaware of who he is and what he has done in the past. So you won't be ignorant as to who exactly is talking to you and the impact that person has had in your life. So in this case, it is used as a prelude to introduce something else, to introduce a track record, to introduce a history. So it may appear as, I am the Lord thy God who, or I am the Lord thy God which, or I am the Lord thy God that. Now, this does not mean that God cannot give you a track record of who he is with another choice of words. Of course, he can and has. But in this teaching, we're studying this particular one. Now, God likes to establish relationship with a new person by laying down history of who he has been to that person. So he uses it as an introduction to the amazing things he has done in that person's life. So think of a man that wants to date a woman. He says, I like you. If you give me a chance, I'll do this and this and this for you. I'll be this and this and this to you. I'll be there for you. So the man gives you hope. He gives you promises of what he will do for you in the future. Now, God's toasting is on another level. He gives you a track record of what he has already done, what he has done in the past, how he has been there for you in the past, and then says, be mine. So he tells you, this is who I have been to you in the past. So this is who I will be to you in the future. So you have a reference point. Hosea 12:9. And I, that am the Lord thy God, from the land of Egypt, will yet make thee to dwell in tabernacles, as in the days of the solemn feast. I did this for you then, so be sure that I will do this for you in the future. Isaiah 51:5, track record. But I am the Lord thy God that divided the sea, whose waves roared. The Lord of hosts is his name. Another track record. Exodus 22. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage, when you were in captivity, that you were being tortured, you were beaten, you were treated as slaves, as a non-entity, as a nobody, you were not given recognition. I brought you out of that place, I made you free. Psalm 81:10. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. I took care of you in the past. I saved you. I rescued you. Now, be sure that whatever you want, I will give you. I'll pamper you. Open your mouth, not a little. If you open your mouth a little, probably like half a teaspoon of food is what can get in. If you open your mouth like mid-level, probably like half adult spoon can get in. When you open your mouth wide, a full spoon can get in. So God is saying, I'm ready to pamper you. I'm ready to treat you like a baby. I'm ready to give you what you need. Open your mouth wide. Don't within the bounds of my will. Don't ask small. Don't minimize the gravity of what you think I can do for you. Don't ask cheap. Ask me. You know, there's something he did to David when he was disappointed about what David did. When David took Bathsheba, someone else's wife, and impregnated her and killed her husband. God was saying, I did this and this and this for you. If it was not enough, you would have asked me. I was like, what? So God is actually a God that he will allow you to ask him to spoil you. He wants you to let him spoil you. So he's saying, if I gave you 5 naira, for example, don't hesitate to ask me for 10 naira if that is not enough. Wow. Don't ask cheap. Don't ask cheap. Open thy mouth wide and I will fill it. That is pampering, guys. He's the Alpha and the Omega. So he lets you know his record from ages past and what he can do in ages to come.